and easy. We're done with that though. And the jump rope. Yeah. Whenever I skip rope, I can't use these wireless headphones. They fall right out of my ears. So of course, it would be helpful if I could get the rope itself not to fall out of my hands. Finish my protein shake and then we'll hit this. New name, who this? Yes, sir. For those of you who don't know me, my name is BullMuscle. For those of you who know me as Beer Battered Ag, yes, I'm going through a rebrand. This seems like a pretty good time to talk about that, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm a die-hard Aggie.
The eyes of Texas are upon you. That is the song they sing so well. Sounds like hell! So goodbye to Texas University. We're gonna beat you all to chiggeroo-garem, rock tough, real stuff, Texas A&M. Goodbye.
We get a little bit more all. So why can't I click all? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Nice. Alright, let's do one more bronze bar. If you adopt the mindset, and this is a quote from Jacob Fisker of Early Retirement Extreme, if you know that guy, 10 points to you. But it's a quote that I find unbelievably poignant in today's era. Spending money represents a failure to solve one's problems by smarter means. I'm gonna repeat that. Spending money represents a failure to solve one's problems by smarter means. That's painful. But yes, my friends, pure protein, as theirs makes no difference from raw egg whites. It's disgusting. The taste is vile, and it smells. But 100. Yeah, my poor roommate has to deal with the farts that come from this, and as you might imagine, they're not pleasant. But let me go ahead and knock this bad boy down. Oh, that's vile. Yep, nice and easy. We're done with that though. And the jump rope. Yeah. Whenever I skip rope, I can't use these wireless headphones. They fall right out of my ears. So of course, it would be helpful if I could get the rope itself not to fall out of my hands. Finish my protein shake and then we'll hit this. New name, who this? Yes, sir. For those of you who don't know me, my name is BullMuscle. For those of you who know me as Beer Battered Ag, yes, I'm going through a rebrand. This seems like a pretty good time to talk about that, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm a die-hard Aggie.
The eyes of Texas are upon you. That is the song they sing so well. Sounds like hell! So goodbye to Texas University. We're gonna beat you all to chiggeroo-garem, rock tough, real stuff, Texas A&M. Goodbye.
We get a little bit more all. So why can't I click all?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm your host, BullMuscle. We got a great show for you today. Apologies for the delay on startup. I was running a bit behind. Just had a couple other things I needed to do. So we are rolling though. We are started. Managed to get the light to work today, so the lighting looks, to me, it looks pretty good. Can never tell if it's better with or without the lights, but today we have them, so we'll use them. I'm gonna center you guys up, because today is bench day. It's kind of nice. Oh. And again, you know, don't worry, the shirt will come off as I warm up, but right now it's still pretty cold. I've been scrambling around to get the show on the road at the right time. Huh? It's early, nobody's in here yet. Alright. I'll just do my thing then. That'll do. Warmed up. Ready to start. Okay. I always feel it in the forearms, that heavy rope. Nobody's here yet. Means I don't have to worry about saying anything. It's kind of nice. No. That's better. Let's roll on through. So to start, we got 5 by 10 for bench. I'm actually going to start with something someone was telling me to give a try not too long ago, called the Larson press. The Larson press is very simply a bench press where you isolate for chest and move leg drive. Nobody else is watching. Why am I even saying this? Am I live? I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, nobody's here. That's fine. That's fine. Here we are. That'll work. Usually someone takes them by this point. This is a bit strange. Let's see. We'll start at 235. Oh, hey. Kadu von Grappen Mishi, welcome on in. Good to see you. I was wondering, nobody had showed up yet, so I was wondering whether or not somebody would. Let's wake up and do some flirting with disaster. And don't worry, the shirt will come off, but, oh, come on now, behave. There we go. I'm gonna try Larson press today. We're gonna start with that. But welcome on in, you two. And yeah, again, the shirt will come off, but I gotta warm up first. Right now I'm still fairly cold. Haven't done any big sets yet. Oh, strong like bull. Easy. Don't miss these because of inactivity, so given activity on every one of my accounts. Yeah, I got you. I know what happened. Let's just do 35. Ain't too bad. I think that felt pretty easy. Wasn't bad for Larson. Don't know if I'd be able to do 5 sets of that, but it's not bad. I think I'm gonna try 240 for the next one, kind of ease into it. Really, as long as the weight goes down, we're fine. One thing that's kind of strange that I found is, on the site gym, I always seem to have a better bench, and I don't know why. We're good to see you, Kadu von Grapp and Mishi. Glad y'all are in here. Like, with disaster, yeah. Damn, sure know what I mean. This is now 240. Just added little 2.5s on there. All right, focus. Fuck! Ah, shit. Well. Too slow. Well, that's not good. That is why you never bench with clips on if you're alone. Alright. Lesson learned here. How come I get 10 at 250 on site, but I only got 9 at 240 here? That's bizarre. I don't get that. Maybe I didn't sleep all that well. I should have no problem with that 10th rep. I feel like I quit on it. Pinch my finger. Actually. Well, 240 is too much then. That's weird. A Larson press 235. I had no problem with the first set. On that one, I had leg drive, couldn't even do 9. 5 pounds more. I can't figure that. That doesn't make no sense to me. Something's going on with my bench in here. I don't know what it is. That's frustrating. So, supposed to be doing these at 70%. My max is 335. So I should have kept doing it at 235 instead of 240. I should not be having these issues at this weight. I used to be able to do more than this. I used to have no problem with this at 250. I don't know what's going on with my bench, but I gotta figure it the fuck out. Something with my bench has just not been clicking. I don't know what it is. I've just not been able to get the same strength in my bench sets that I used to. I don't know what it is. That said, I am warm now, so do what y'all want me to do. Take off the shirt. That's frustrating. What's interesting, I think, is when I stop to breathe on bench, it's not like squat or deadlift where I can kind of hold it at the top and force a little bit more oxygen into my system to really hit it hard. With bench, it's more really go until you can't, because once you stop at the top, you got maybe 1 or 2 super grindy reps left in your system, and that's all you got. That's very frustrating, though. I get my head in the game. I psych myself up for the next one. This has got to be a confidence builder set. Thankfully, so I've got margin if I really wanted to. If I wanted to go all the way back down to 60%, I could. I have the margin to do that. Even if I want to go to 65%, that still gives me a little bit to play with. I really don't, though. I want to just fucking send this for 10 reps for the next 3 sets. Forget that I even failed at 240. But we'll see. Need the right song for this, though. Let's go running with the devil. I guess this being the Saturday before Christmas, everybody's still asleep or something. It seems like chat's really dead today. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just unusual. All right, I'm gonna lock in and psych myself up for this. I'm very, very disappointed with how that last set went, so we're gonna fix that. Just having trouble getting I don't know, it's been something with my bench. It's just been happening this year where the numbers just have not been there. I don't know what it is. Like even, I feel even just slightly weaker on push-ups too. I don't know why. I gotta get to the bottom of it. All right. I'm gonna psych myself up and send this. It's unacceptable. Failure is not an option here. There. Much better. That's 10. Okay. Oh, we got a new first time chat. The Snake U, thank you very much. Welcome on in. Low T, I don't think that's in, is it? I don't think that's what it is. Because this is an issue that's been affecting my bench, but you don't have to fully lock out on bench if you're going for reps. I don't think that's necessary. I mean, you can, but it's not really the point. As far as low T, I don't think that's it because I've been able to hit squat and deadlift PRs. So my squat and deadlift has gone up this year, but my bench is just kind of not. It's just something I noticed. Am I allowed to backseat bench? I don't know what backseat benching is. Is that like a different form, or is that like, how do you change the angle of your seat? Now locking out matters a little bit more with like a press, or like backseat. Yeah, you can critique my form. Unless, okay, so my rule for criticism is you can say whatever you want as long as you don't try to get me kicked off of the platform. I don't care. But like if you just sit here and say, "Bro, your form is trash," and then you don't elaborate, well, that really doesn't help anybody. It just kind of makes you seem like a douchebag. So, you know, if you're gonna have criticism, make it actionable. But yeah, go for it. I'm always game to listen to criticism. That's how you improve. Yep, went up and down 10 times, so I'm okay with that. Not happy with it, but I can tolerate repping at 235 today. Only got 9 at 240, but now I got 2 more sets, so form looks very explosive. If that makes sense. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, that's sort of the point. You know, bench to me it's an explosive movement. The idea, you know, I'm not bouncing the weight off of my chest, but when I get to the bottom point, you know, my goal is to ram that weight back up as quickly as I can so I can get as many reps in as I can. So you trade stability for it. Stability in what way? Like, do I have a left-right imbalance? Usually I feel like I'm fairly well balanced there. But you know, if you've noticed something like that, by all means, let me know. I am going to do wide grip bench after this, and that's where I'll probably worry a lot more about, you know, a slower form, locking out, stuff like that. So we're running Alex Bromley's 70s powerlifter, and today we're doing, this is the final workout for me on the first wave of the third week, or the third week of the first wave. So we're doing a lot of really high volume today, 5 by 10 on bench, then 4 by 10 on wide grip bench, then 4 by 10 on incline, and then some bodybuilding work. So we're gonna be in here for a hot minute. All right, I'm gonna psych myself up and get ready for the next set. And I used to be able to do this at 250. Now I'm struggling to do it at 235. That bothers the shit out of me. My legs have gotten stronger, but I should have no issues with energy today. I don't think I slept as well as I wanted to. Got to bed about 11:30, woke up just a little after 7, so, you know, 7.5 hours of sleep. Not great, not terrible. But, you know, I'm on a bulk cycle right now, so I shouldn't be lacking on energy the way I did in the cut. Oh. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it's just my lower spine popping. Oh. All right. All right. Focus. There. 4 down, 1 to go. Sneaky, good to see. I want to say those look cleaner. I think a large part of it too is being willing to give myself rest and really psyching myself up. So, I will say the last set, right? I think you two weren't in for the second set. So, the first set I did Larson press at 235, went up pretty easy. So on that account, I figured, well, all right, clearly, if I could Larson press 10 at 235, I'll have no problem with 240, you know, putting the leg drive back in. And then the second set, yes, I didn't psych myself up properly, or I didn't give myself enough time, or whatever, but I failed on the 10th rep. No, Larson press is very simple. Larson press is a bench press, but you keep your legs elevated like this. Now, why would you do that? That's because it eliminates leg drive, isolates your pecs, makes your pecs do 100% of the work instead of 90% of the work. But yeah, I reckon if I could do 235 with Larson press come up real easy, I was gonna have no issue with 240. Lo and behold, I failed on the 10th rep. So, but I think that was a little bit, now looking at it, the second set, I think I had not prepared myself enough mentally for. The third one, because I had to re-rack the weight because I failed. Probably had a little bit more time to rest. And I did it pissed off. So, you know, that's probably why it seemed very explosive. Fourth rep, and I feel like I'm hitting a bit of a zone, a little equilibrium. Or the fourth set, rather. I think the fourth set, it felt pretty good. What do you do for traps? The two major exercises I do for traps are shrugs because, well, I mean, obviously, and some people call them upright rows. I call them vertical flies. That's just kind of that's how I've always just called them. Where you take, you know, put your thumbs together. That's about the grip you should have on a barbell, or you can do it with two dumbbells. And you come right up here. And you make sure to squeeze your traps at the top. That's how you get the pump there. Those are the primary two exercises I do for traps. The other ones I do for traps, I guess sort of indirectly, right? When I'm doing squats, good mornings, you know, any of the exercises where you've got that bar placed right there kind of on your traps, you know, that sort of works them indirectly. See, Trevor, welcome on in. Big Red Fro, welcome on in. All right, the regular crowd appears to be coming in. I guess y'all were waking up a bit groggy as well, huh? I stayed up too late last night. I need to be sleeping a lot more. I have not had a day off of the gym since Monday. I very seldom do that, but I've been trying to condense an extra week in over the Christmas break. Again, I'm running Alex Bromley's 70s powerlifter. So this is week 3 on the first wave. Next week is week 1 on the second wave, which means I'm going from 10s to 8. I think, so what the book, or what the program officially says, you're supposed to be aiming for about 65% of your 1 rep max on these sets. Now my all-time PR for bench is 355. But when I tested my 1 rep max, let's see, that would have been a week and a half ago, I did 335. And, you know, don't get me wrong, 335 isn't bad, but, you know, it's going to, that number, changing your 1 rep max is going to change what your percentages are. The way it works is for the first wave, first week is 3 by 10 at 60. Second wave is 4 by 10, or sorry, second week is 4 by 10 at 65 or 62.5, depending on how you're feeling. Give yourself a little bit of a wiggle room. Third is 5 by 10 at anywhere between 60 and 70. I'm really trying to push it on, you know, staying on the upper end of that that percentage range, because to me, 70%, right? 70% of 335 is about 230, 235, which is what I'm doing right now, and I still feel like I've got another gear I'm not hitting. Phil's fan UCF boys got, yeah, Georgia Tech deleted them. Not ideal, not a good day. By the way, the Snake U 812 and Andre Sadjian, I have not seen y'all in here in a hot minute. The Snake U, I think this is your first time in here, so welcome to the bullpen. If you haven't hit the follow button, I hope you do. And thank you if you do. But if this is y'all's first time in here, please let me know. How'd you find me? Is the algorithm sending you my way? What's going on? All right. I got one more set of bench, then we're gonna move to wide grip. For wide grip, actually I need to see what I did on wide grip last time. I did it at 200. I did it at 200, then I bumped it up to 205. So I think I'm probably I'll probably start with, what did I do before that? I did the week before I did 195 with no problem. It's supposed to be RPE 6 to 9. So I'll probably do 195, see how that feels, and then do 200, 205. I think you popped in on Jacob's stream. Awesome, okay. That's really huge. So I rated Jacob Lyle, what was that, maybe 3 or 4 days ago? So it was really nice to kind of see. It's nice to get cross-pollination with new streamers, so awesome. Good, 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 good. God's blankie, good to see you. Yeah, I found you by Googling weak, financially irresponsible man. Now, if there's one thing I'm not, it's financially irresponsible. Although right now, I am opening up the pocketbooks for a few charities because it's Christmas time. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit cooler, so I need to focus, zone in, and blast this for my final set. Make sure we're good, we're all lined up. So we are. All right, let's go with the classic, old reliable Eruption by Van Halen. Strong like bull. Son of a... Damn it! My hamstrings start cramping up. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Should give myself 30 more seconds to rest. I've gotten that. No, that's not going to do. I'm not fucking finished. Complete the set, damn it. That's really annoying. Triceps just don't have it the way they should be right now. Chest has obviously got the strength. So it was 9, 10, 10, 10, or it was 10, 9, 10, 10, 9. Well, that's really annoying. Dang. Obviously, not the results we're looking for. Alright, let's move to wide grip. For a wide grip, we go at 195 to start. Definitely not the level of success I was hoping for there. That's really frustrating, but you know, what are you going to do? Alright, so if you go 195, I'll be this guy. And 125. I was probably just an inch or two away from being able to rack the sucker. Damn, y'all. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. What are you gonna do? But by the way, y'all, safety tip again. Kind of bears repeating. This is why you do not bench alone with clips. It's a really, really good way to get hurt. You're benching alone, bench without clips, because if you fail, you can tilt it over, you're good, you'll walk away. If you bench alone with clips, that weight is pinned. You have to either slide it down to your hips, which is gonna hurt a lot, or worst case, you know, you've had it over your neck and it's gonna act like a guillotine. You will die. Annoyingly, this seems to be something, it's tragic, but it's also just really annoying. It's really frustrating to see because people should know better. Happens every year. Happens every year. All right, so we got wide grip next. The way I'm gonna do wide grip is I'll come off it at a narrow grip and then widen, because the way these things are, right, I'm trying to do, like in the book, you know, talking about Roger Estep, Bill Kazmaier, those kinds of guys' routines, you know, they're talking about a wide grip bench. Well, how wide is wide, right? So if I have my pinky fingers on the rings here, that's a 32-inch grip, right? So if we want to go wider, say a 42-inch grip, that would be putting pinkies right before each side of the rack. So a 42-inch would be measuring from, you know, if we want to go from a 32-inch grip to a 42-inch grip, you're talking all the way from the inner side of that post to right here, about an inch away from the inner side of this post. So if I want to do a 42-inch grip on wide, I have to basically bring it out as though it were normal, widen my grip, and then do the set, which is again another reason I'm going to do it at lower weight. So I hope that's somewhat informative. But that's it's the same. You can apply the same idea with narrow grip, right? So the inside of the knurling here is about 16 inches. The innermost section of knurling is just about 4 inches. Whereas these rings, for a standard bench grip, is about 32. That may be useful, it may not be. And some bars vary. Some bars will have 2 breaks in the knurling. Some bars won't. Some people will claim a wide bench is 36 inches. Some will claim it's 38 inches. Some will claim it's 40 inches. And of course, you have to convert all of these to metric if you don't live in the United States. So for me, I'm not quite that scientific. I don't measure every single bench set I do for width. I just kind of, you know, keep a general idea. Okay, am I doing this normal, wide, narrow? And really, what you're doing with each version, okay? Let's just break it down. Normal bench, right? It's just about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider perhaps. At 32 inches, you're primarily working your chest on the lower half of the rep, your triceps on the upper half of the rep, right? Wide grip, you're gonna be working a lot more of chest, but also sort of the front delt region. And then narrow grip, you're gonna be working a lot more tricep. So, you know, what are you looking to target here? That's sort of the idea. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and get my next set done. I cannot believe I failed on that. That's disgusting. Nowhere near happy with where my numbers have been today. East of Patra, thank you very much for the resub. A Prime sub, thank you very much for a Prime viewer. Welcome on in, glad to have you. Appreciate the resub immensely. Thank you. All right. we go. Wasn't bad. It felt pretty easy. Definitely feel like I had at least 2 or 3 more reps in the tank. I think I'm gonna go for 200 here. And if I feel like I'm really struggling to get that 10th rep, I'll go back down. Again, this is supposed to be, RPE between 6 and 9. So let me explain what the RPE scale is. So RPE is a qualitative, not really quantitative, even though it's a number scale, idea of how intense a set is. So in general, RPE 10 means, so anything below RPE 5 is basically cardio. If you are consistently if you're consistently doing exercises below RPE 5, you're loafing. You're not getting what you should be out of the gym. At least in almost every workout, with the exception of maybe a deload week, you should be hitting at least RPE 6 to 7 on at least a couple of your big exercises. Now, RPE 10 is your absolute maximum that you can do. Even the idea of doing one more would make you want to fall over. Super squats. If you've ever done super squats, that is an RPE 10 set right there. With super squats, you know, those last few reps, you are breathing like a steam engine. You are, it's almost an out-of-body experience, really. When you're hitting, you're hitting RPE 10. Perhaps if there is RPE 11, super squats is how to achieve RPE 11. Now, of course, that's why with super squats, you only do the one set. You're not doing a second set of that in the workout because you can't. If you can even think about doing another set after you've done your 20 rep super squat set, you weren't going at heavy enough weight, or you weren't going deep enough, or you were loafing in some other way. So what is RP 6, 7, 8, 9 then? Well, RPE 9 is usually defined as, if you really, really wanted to, you could grind out one more rep. It might be an ugly rep, but you might get it. RPE 8 is, you could probably grind out 2 reps. Or you could probably get 2 reps. RPE 8.5 is, you could definitely get one more. You can maybe grind out a second one. RPE 7.5 is, you definitely get 2 more. You can maybe grind out a third one. RPE 7 is, you could reliably get 3, but no more. RPE 6 is, you could reliably get 4, but no more. So when I'm doing these, I want to do it in a way such that I finish the set, I think I could get a couple more, right? If I'm absolutely dying on that 10th rep and grinding it up, then I'm probably a little bit too close to RPE 10 and I need to just drop the weight a little bit. So that's the idea behind RPE. I don't know if that's useful to any of y'all or not. Maybe, y'all already knew that, but I don't know. Chat sometimes. This is one where if you guys already knew that, just say so and I'll stop talking. Or I'll stop talking about that anyway. All right, let's keep rolling with the Led Zeppelin. That felt pretty good. I would say that was probably about an RP 7 to 8. So we're gonna stick at 200, I think, for now. I like that. That feels pretty good. I'm sure I got the weight right. 35, 125, 175, 195. Yeah. Yeah, that's 200. So we got 2 more sets of this, then we're gonna move to incline. So that's that is 13 total sets of bench, with 5 sets actually being bench press and 8 sets being variations. That is a lot of volume on one type of exercise, but that's the point. A lot of the guys in the 70s did things in a very simple manner, and simplicity has its own elegance. It may not necessarily be optimal, but you look at some of the dudes who were putting up big numbers back then. Obviously, everybody knows about Arnold, but you know, take a look at guys like, you know, Perry Rader was more 50s and 60s, but you know, between him on one end and Arnold on the other, all the guys in between there, I mean, shit. Roger Estep, to me, if you are attracted to strong, masculine-looking men, and you see a picture of Roger Estep and you're not at least a little turned on, like that one, to me, Roger Estep is like, that's like the test for, are you even just a little bit gay? Like if you are attracted to masculinity at all, that's the test right there. If you're not, if you don't look at a guy like that, and I mean, for me, it's an admiration thing more than anything else, but also, you know, but you look at a guy like that, it's like, damn. I don't know, that's just me. Dude was, dude's kind of, you know, obviously a lot of those guys were, you know, taking fucking rocket fuel back then, but like that is, I mean, like, right? Come on. That is, to me, that's I don't think, see, I look at that, I'm like, that is the ideal male body. You might not like it, but that's what it looks like. Okay, that's not probably 100% accurate, because again, Roger Estep was definitely taking steroids, but like, if I could dream, you know, if I could poof my body into a given look tomorrow, that would be it right there. And also, be honest, I tried. I wish I could grow a mustache like that too. Man, that dude was fucking next level. God damn. Anyway. Oh man. Okay. Where are we? Let's switch over from Led Zeppelin. We'll do I want Motley Crue? Do I want more Van Halen? Oh, I know what. I could go for a little Black Sabbath. Let's go with the Mob Rules by Black Sabbath. All right. Here we go. Come on, really? Fucking... It plays the first 5 seconds of the song and then immediately begins to buffer, throws me off. All right, take 2. TRCBH, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, sets. 8 sets down, we got 5 more to go. Then we got 5 sets of pull-ups, 5 sets of JM press, 5 sets of curls, and 2 sets of rear delts just for funsies. That was pretty easy. Definitely felt like maybe on reps 9 and 10, I was a bit slower coming up, but it felt pretty good. I think we'll stick to 200 for the final set on wide grip. I think I'm gonna try 195 for incline, see how it feels. If I like it, stick with it. If it doesn't feel good, I'll probably roll it down to maybe 185. Again, I'll kind of, that one's going to be sort of a wait and see. As far as, what's we going to do today? Pull-ups I'll probably just do on the rack. I could do them with the grip outside, but I don't really feel like opening the door and changing the angle. I don't know, maybe I will do that, I'm not sure yet. Curls we're doing here, jams we're doing here. I don't know how I'm gonna do jams and curls, or jams and pull-ups at the same time. That one's gonna be a bit of a pickle. Might do jams, I don't know, do I wanna do jams first or do I wanna do pull-ups first? Well, jams, I can always just move the barbell out of the way. So I'm only going to be doing it with like 95 pounds anyhow. That's probably what I'll do. jams are a bitch though. I hate them, but they're fucking effective. Anyway, let's roll, come on. Set. Is that one bad? All right, now we got to incline. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to squat the weight up, change the rack, and then put it back on. This is 100% you just being too lazy to unrack and re-rack. You can judge me for that if you want. Probably fair too. But that's just me being lazy. That's kind of it's kind of a fun moment. If you ever get to the point in the gym where your squat is good enough to where, nah, I'll just squat this and change the racks because that's way more convenient than re-racking and unracking. I feel like that's a little bit of a flex. All right, we got piece cells coming up. That'll work. Sure, I got the positioning right. No, I'm nowhere near. I'm off. I'm way off. Fix that. Yeah, I'm like noticeably like 3 inches over one way to the side. How'd that happen? What's that? That's much better. Yeah, that's a good way to get hurt. To start with a 3-inch bias to one side. Not ideal, as it turns out. So should be able to knock this out for 10 again. RP 6 to 9. Not too insane. You know, we're not. No, it's one of these things where I don't think I've ever actually maxed my incline press. I've done heavy sets of incline. I've done sets of 5 before, but I don't think I've ever done a 1-rep max on incline because, well, who the hell comes along and say, "Yo, bro, what's your incline? What's your max out incline, bro?" I don't think I've ever been asked that. Maybe before one of you smartasses asks me. Don't be that predictable. All right. Here we go, incline. Fucking tricep! No, I need to go down weight. Fuck! Not happy with that. For 9. I could have maybe grinded out a 10th rep there, but not worth it. I still got 3 more sets to go. First time chat. But this is an 18 plus chat. If you're age 14, I gotta tell you to please maybe scoot onto a different channel. We talk about adult stuff here. I mean, look, you clicked on the content warning, so that's on you. I'm gonna treat you like an adult then. If you're coming in here, hopefully it means you want serious working out advice. I'd be happy to help you. What your height and weight is at age 14 is mostly fucking irrelevant. And here's why. In all likelihood, you've still got a fair amount of growth to be doing. You're already 5'9". That's about what I was at 14, 15. That was really at the start of my lifting journey. I was around 140 pounds as well. I had a growth spurt between age 14 and 17. Around when I was 16, I grew to about 6'3". My advice to you is stay off of TikTok, get as much fucking sleep as you can, eat right, stay the fuck away from alcohol, because if you want to get big, that stunts your pituitary gland and you stop growing. Stay away from vaping, tobacco, live clean, and then work out hard. This is the biggest ones. Oh, and don't skip leg day. I don't care what other teenagers are doing, don't fucking skip it. But yeah, you know, 5'9" and 140 seems about. I mean, that's, you're not huge, you're not tiny. You're somewhere. I don't really know. You know, I'm also not, you know, a medical expert for what precisely a teenager should be doing. But at 14, you know, if you're, means you're probably 8th or 9th grade. My advice is, you know, stay away from all the stupid shit teenagers did. I had my first drink at 16, and I wish I hadn't, because maybe I'd be 6'4" instead of 6'3". Right? Stay away from that shit. It's bad for you. It's not fucking worth it. Hell, I'm 28. I'm thinking about going completely dry next year. I've more or less curtailed buying alcohol entirely. So, I know, I know, the people telling you to stay and, you know, do the clean, you know, live clean and all that stupid shit are fucking squares, right? They're the fucking cringe ass boomers and Gen Xers, and yes, my generation too, millennials, telling you that shit. I know we're fucking uncool. I get that, but look, that's what I thought about people my age when I was your age too, and I really wish I had listened a bit more. So, listen to, you know, that's my advice. Is that good? It's too complicated a question to just say whether or not that's good or bad. It's not bad. I will say, if you're 5'9" and 140 pounds, you're not obese, so you're already doing far better than a large chunk of your compatriots at, you know, age 14, age 15. So there's my advice. That being said, this is an adult channel. We do have adult topics on here, so you know, you clicked on the content warning and said you're okay with that. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm gonna treat you like an adult until you don't fucking act like one. That's as far as I'm concerned. Most teenagers, I will say, do not deserve, you know, y'all don't deserve the right to vote. I've seen a lot of people saying, no, 16 and 17-year-olds should get the right to vote too. I don't think that's true. I think until you're 18, you should not be able to vote, but you should also not have to pay taxes. I think that's fair. I think you have to, I'm a huge fan of there's one age where you go from everything to, or you go from no, you're not a full adult in the eyes of the law to you are a full adult in the eyes of the law. So I'm a huge fan of keeping the tobacco age 18, alcohol age 18, cannabis age, or any other thing. Everything should be legal and open to you at age 18. I don't necessarily think you should go and fucking drink at age 18. In fact, you should do the exact opposite. Frankly, you should stop drinking entirely. Alcohol is bad for you, especially if you want to get big. No, literally. So, for those of you who don't know, so alcohol is processed by your liver. And your liver is very good at its job, but it can only do one job at a time. So when you ask it to process alcohol, it recognizes that as poison and stops processing protein to help rebuild muscle. In other words, right, obviously, stay away from alcohol, period, if you're below age 25, because you're still growing, especially if you're male. If you're female, okay, age 21, you'll be fine. But if you're male, stay away from alcohol below age 25. Really wish I had. I did not. And then, if you are going to imbibe, do not do so within 3 to 6, you know, try to wait at least 6 hours until after you've worked out, because in those 6 hours, your muscles are, you know, torn up, you've been working them real hard, your body needs that protein to rebuild them, and it needs time to be able to do that. So there's my advice to you. Oh, and learn personal finance while you're in high school. Pay attention in that class. Hopefully you live in a state that actually has it. Here in the Deep South, every state basically has it, except for, I believe, Arkansas. Learn to be financially literate. That's sadly something that can't be said for many Americans. All right. Come on. And that was easy. All right. That didn't feel bad. That was 185. I feel like I could have gotten out closer to RP6 than RP9. I think what I'm going to do is go for 190 here. Split the difference. Peace sales, but who's buying? Peace sales. All right, so you got 2 more sets on this, and then we got all the bodybuilding work. Guess the other last little chunk of advice I've got for you, or really anybody younger in my audience, is you're human. You're gonna fuck up. Learn from your fuck ups. You gotta be. True growth as a person is knowing when you made a mistake, trying to rectify that mistake, and if you can't, at least learning from that mistake to prevent it from happening again in the future. Hopefully that's of value to y'all. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'll lock in and focus a little bit more. I feel like I've just kind of been mentally not quite in the zone today. I don't know what it is. I think I just didn't sleep very well. No, I wouldn't be. If that was it, it wouldn't surprise me. I stayed up way too late last night. Stayed up till 11:30, and I regret doing that. I should have been in bed by 10. The amount of taxing my body right now, I really need to be better, smarter about getting enough rest. I need to be getting like 9 hours a day, and I'm just not doing that. And that's, I think, probably the root cause of the problems I'm having in here right now. Speaking of mistakes, this is my biggest demon, frankly. I recognize that mistake, but I continually seem to fail to learn from it and do better. It's just one that I have trouble with all the time. Morning, Phoenix. How you doing? Come on. There we go. 190, that was good. We got one more. Up in the sky. Not had a great workout so far. Couple failures on the 10th rep. Bench is just not where I want it to be right now. gonna hit this, and then we got 17 more sets, but they'll move a lot faster. This is gonna be pull-ups, curls, JMs, and a couple back flies. Really, the back flies are just for flavor, because I like them. They make my delts feel pretty good. Yeah, I got this. It's only 190 though. Don't feel like I've got the strength today. What are you gonna do? Fuck! I needed more time to rest there. Garbage. Yeah, nobody's redeeming first. Yeah, the chat's been dead this morning, bro. Alright. Then I move to JMs. Pull-ups. Then we give our triceps a break and start with pull-ups. Alright. So JMs, it's a light enough weight where I feel fairly comfortable. I'm breaking my own rule a bit, but even if I get hurt, 95 pounds ain't really that much to sneeze at for a guy with my strength. So jams, we need a flat bench. And we'll need to put that bench over here for now. We'll come back to jams. We're gonna do pull-ups first. Chest is looking amazing. I appreciate that. I'm not very happy with it this morning, but I do have fairly high standards for it. There we go. Fuck. Didn't get a clean grip. Man, that's hard. I forgot how much doing square grip pull-ups sucks. I may do that on the door after all. My grip strength is just not very good right now because I did deadlifts yesterday. So I just can't seem to really get a very good grip on it. Okay. That being said, we're going to do 4 more sets of that. Yeah, you know what? I'll do 1 set underhand. We'll do 3 sets in the door frame. I don't like them, but there we go. So I took a leak. Just one moment. There we go. Better. Yeah, so we'll do 4 more sets of pull-ups, 5 sets of jams, 5 sets of curls, 2 sets of back flies. When I say pull-ups, I'm alternating pull-ups and shins. Hey, Bo, working, we get ready for the gym. All right, cool. Good to see you, Abner. Just gonna take this off. I think I know the other reason why pull-ups are coming a bit harder to me today, apart from the weaker grip strength. I put on weight. Because of that, it's a lot more weight to haul up. Ain't no excuse, but it would make a certain amount of sense, would it not? Hi! Oh, the grip strength just isn't there today. Ah! Come on. Ah! Finish! Yeah, just my hands can't grip on today. These forearms too, honestly. So again, it makes sense, right? All those Romanian deadlifts he was doing yesterday, all those Jeffersons, right? All those conventional deadlifts, just my grip strength I can feel is not good right now. All right. I think I gotta give my poor forearms and hands a little bit more time to recover. So we're gonna switch and do maybe 2 or 3 sets of jams. We'll come back to pull-offs. That's really frustrating. This has just been a dog shit workout. You get weekdays like this. I've had several strong ones, so I was due for a weekday. I think really what this is telling me is I need to rest. But I don't get a rest day until Thursday on my current schedule, so I just need to sleep more. Alright, we go for 95 here for JM, I think. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, my triceps. Wait. I can feel it in my elbows even. God. Hey, JJ Gonzalez, thanks for the bits. Appreciate that. No, I'm really struggling now. This is bad. Here you go. Go down weight. Go to 85. It's happening. I'm feeling pretty sharp pain through my upper forearms, lower biceps, and elbows when I'm doing this, which is not what I should be feeling. Now, they should be somewhat sore, forearms especially. Again, yesterday I just did massive amount of deadlifts. I did a lot of, I did a lot of rows. Yeah, I did kettlebell swings. It's all a lot of stuff that challenges, tests grip strength, challenges, tests your, even really your elbows, your biceps. Obviously, you're not curling deadlift weight, but you know, it's still going to put a load, a tension load on your arms, holding that weight. Especially in Romania, because you're kind of holding it a bit slower, a little bit longer. With the conventional deadlift, you kind of reset at the bottom and at the top. Oh. No excuses, no excuses, just keep rolling. Wasn't meant to be easy. If it was easy, anybody would do it. There we go. Ow. God, I hate 15s. Oh, God, I got 3 more of those. Yeah. No, I'm paying the price for staying up late. No, I'm not doing great. This is terrible. I wish I was doing great, but this is bad. I'm gonna take my time. I have to give myself more time to rest. I don't want to, but even on 15s, I'm just feeling really gassed right now. I guess, I mean, it makes sense. I did not get the sleep I should have last night. I have not had a day off from the gym since Monday. That is a lot of stress to put on my body. But on the flip side, I've been feeding it more calories than it normally gets because it's December and fuck cutting through this month. That's just not happening. Forget that. This is just... just not a good day. You get weekdays in the gym though. I mean, really, the test of how bad you want it isn't when you're slamming PRs. The test of how bad you want it is when you regress a little bit. You ask yourself, hey, you gonna slog through it? You gonna finish the fight? Or are you gonna quit and give up? Okay, just bringing that water to drink. I can feel it in my triceps. Yeah. My triceps are pretty freaking sore, is what that means. Is a good sign, all things considered, but also it sucks. I got 3 more sets of jam. Then I got 3 more sets of pulls. I'm gonna do those in the door frame, so it'll be probably 1 pull, 2 chins. 1 underhand, 1 overhand, 1 cross in terms of grip. Then we have, oh God, 5 sets of bicep curls. Oh, 2 sets of back flies. That's gonna be miserable. No real way around that one. No way out. Gotta keep going. Only way out is through. So other than that, how's y'all's Christmas season going? Hopefully y'all got everything planned. I got gifts for, I think, everyone I need to. I'm gonna do a lot less gifts this year and a lot more in the way of charity. I think that's kind of my goal. Trouble is, it's sort of what I've been telling people for a while, and I'm always very grateful for the people who say, for the people who come in and, they'll send me things for Christmas. It's always very grateful. I'm always very grateful. It's always very much appreciated, but I already have so much. I'm doing great in the long scheme, in the larger scheme of things. I'm doing just fine. And so, this time of year, I should be looking to do for those who do not have, versus, further enriching myself or even enriching friends who are also doing fine. Master Ruthless, welcome on in. Good morning. All right, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Ah, 2 more. God. This is tough. Yeah, just somewhat low energy. Side note, for any of you who watch my channel that also play RuneScape, I will be having my 99 party before the end of the year. I'm at 98 smithing. We got 400-ish thousand XP left. I'm smithing runite at this point using dwarven stouts to do so. So I'm reliably churning out 1 to 200,000 an hour in terms of XP. So I would say, you know, realistically, I'll have it in 3 hours, and I'm probably gonna play old school just to chill for, you know, 3 hours between now and the end of the year. Yeah, that's, what is that, 8 days? Yeah. By the way, chat, for those of you who are not looking in the announcements on Discord, I've been thinking about running a poll for a truth or drink stream. I was gonna do a Christmas Day, but it sounds like most people are gonna be busy with their families that day. Understandable, really. I'm still gonna do a lifting stream then because the schedule must not be deviated from. But perhaps, you know, I do a truth or drink stream. Maybe I do it that Wednesday. No, I won't be there for that. That'll be the 27th. No, somewhere around New Year's Eve then, maybe. Probably not on New Year's Eve because everybody will be partying then, as they should be. Could do something like that. Okay. Yeah, truth or drink. Basically, y'all get to ask me anything, and I either, it won't be on Twitch. It'll be on my Discord because, you know, I want y'all to really be able to ask me anything, even the more explicit stuff. So I'd rather not risk doing that on Twitch. Also, you know, you're not supposed to get absolutely shit-faced on Twitch. I have a feeling some of y'all ask me questions where I will drink instead of tell the truth. That'll be on my Discord. Not really sure when. You know, that one's kind of gonna be something that I'm trying to get input on. So I'll probably post a poll about that, you know, today, tomorrow, something like that. Yeah, so Discord has voice chats, and I won't be streaming in there, so to speak. But I'll just be in the voice lounge, and, you know, you guys can use the thread to ask me questions. So I feel like that's always a really fun gift I can give to my server. And really, I'm a huge fan of encouraging my audience on Twitch to go to my Discord server because that's where I am off hours. You know, if you want to kind of get to know me a little bit better, if you want to hang out, you know, that's going to be where you'll find me. So, highly recommend joining the Discord if you haven't. If you don't know how to get there, just type in !Discord and it'll pop the link up in the chat. So, there you go. All right. Let's do our fourth set of JM press. God help me. Yeah, I can feel myself running out of gas right now. I need to rest a little bit better, is what this is telling me. I need to take it a little easier today. Maybe just go for a walk. Definitely avoid drinking tonight and just get rest. That's what that's telling me. Yeah, I can feel it. Just everything is very sore right now. You know, right now triceps are sore. Chest isn't even that sore. It's not cramping up even if I flex it, right? Like I can do that. It's not cramping, but triceps are extremely sore. Elbows are sore. Hams and glutes are sore from yesterday. Lower back is sore. Upper back is sore. Basically everything apart from, I guess, even calves are a little bit sore. I didn't even work calves yesterday. I guess I did go for a fairly long hike yesterday. Maybe that's why. Yeah, so everything is sore. It is generally where I'm going with this. So, yeah, we're gonna carry on, but just whew, it's not easy today. All 2 more of these. Come on! Oh, this is suffering. I haven't seen a mohawk since 2015. Yeah, baby. We old-fashioned here. Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely definitely really struggling to finish this workout. That's fine. We're gonna get it. It's gonna come very, very slowly. We'll get there. Got 10 more, no, 11 more sets left. Well, you're still cool. You rock that shit. Well, I ain't quite the Iceman. I originally had a mustache too, but I didn't really like it, so I took care of it and removed it. But well, I don't know. I feel like the mohawk's a fun little. Like it's a fun little way to spice up what would otherwise be kind of just a boring short buzz. It's just a 3-inch strip at 4, and then either side's a 1/2. I've thought about going full shave and just leaving the strip. I don't know how that would look though. Oh. I need a song to get me through this. I might have to pull out. No, I can't pull out till I collapse yet. It's too early of a workout. Let's try going for hip hop, see if that helps. Switch away from the classic rock. Here we go. Come on. That's 5. Morning, Treasure Bow. Welcome on in. So we're done with the bar. That's awesome. Actually, really shouldn't be. We're supposed to be doing barbell curls. You know what? Yeah. We'll repeat the barbell. Okay, let's move you guys up here, and we'll finish pulls. There we go. That'll do. Nice. Let's go. Oh my god, my lats are so sore from yesterday. Holy crap, that hurts. My grip strength is dead too. Like my hands are actually numb. Like I'm starting to lose feeling in my fingers. Worst part is, this is gonna invite a ton of mosquitoes in here. There's nothing I can do about it. Because it's December, I live in the deep south, and I have to live with it. All right. As quick as it's taking a noodle. All right. Okay. Yeah. Will say, I feel like this year, my lats have come a really long way. I put a lot more effort into my lats since 2023 than I have for anything else. I feel like they were a weak point in 2022. Now I feel like my weak point is my tris and my delts, my shoulders. My press is weak. My bench is stagnating, but it's still strong. But yeah. That's stuff we gotta work on for sure. Alright. So I'm gonna do chins, we're gonna do a cross grip set, and an underhand grip. And I know this looks janky as hell. I've done enough reps on this door frame to believe it'll be fine. And if it ain't, well, you know, I'll scrape up my knee, fall, and get back up. I'll be fine though. But I think hip hop's the move here. God. Okay, so like it's the trouble isn't even that my lats are hurting that bad, or even that my buys are hurting that bad. It's that my forearms and my hands are just not like when I'm doing this, I do not feel like I can't just continue getting myself up there, but I feel like I cannot hold a grip for as long as it takes to get me to do 15 pull-ups. That's the trouble right now. My grip strength is just failing badly. All right. No excuses though. Come on, strong like bull. Finish hard. Finish strong. Here we go. My fingers are numb. Nice is
people have been putting on weight, but you can still see ab definition. It's not a six-pack, but it's pretty decent. Looking good though. This is why I do them raider pulls, them pullovers though. Right, if I breathe in, or just I'm not even really flexing anything. I look like I just have a massive upper body though. So I can expand my rib cage. I've gotten really used to that. Right, so this is why I'm doing those raider pulls. You can see the chest expands, the rib cage expands. You build the rib cage, you build more muscle in your chest. All right. Last set, we'll do chins, underhand grip. Nice and easy. Send it, just try not to lose grip. Like, some of them calluses I got, they're starting to tear up. This one's torn. These are gonna tear up pretty soon. This one's starting to tear. Even just doing this, like, I can feel kind of the needles and pins on my fingers. What's next? After we do a set of pull-ups, we're gonna hit barbell curls. We're gonna hit a couple of bent over delt flies, just because I like them. And then that's it. We're doing the bodybuilding stuff now. We're done with the heavy parts of the workout. You tell my body's just gassed right now. About 60 degrees in here. It's nice. I love December workouts in here because it's not air conditioned. That means it's also not heated. I tend to lift better when it's 50, 55, 60 degrees as opposed to it being 70, 75. Oh God. The 90-degree workouts in here in July are awful. Those suck. All right, strong leg pull, let's do this. All right, that's it. Oh, it's just the grip strength just ain't there. That's just too many deadlifts yesterday. Just grabbing on is more difficult than actually pulling. My biceps ain't too sore. I don't even feel a pump. It was just brutal. All right, so we got bicep curls. We're doing with a barbell, real simple, straight bar, bicep curl. We're doing 85. See how that feels. Should be pretty easy. Bring it all in closer though, shit. I'm gonna have it on the rack anyway, why not? So once we're done with this, probably we'll hit then over back flies. That'll be it for the day. Maybe that'll work. We go a little Def Leppard. just a bit further back. There we go. That's about right. All right, so we're up for 15 here again. My biggest struggle is going to be just maintaining grip. Grip strength is just absolutely shot. What's funny is the veins ain't popping the way they normally do. Here we go. All right, and here we go. Yeah, it's forearms. Hurts more than the biceps right now. Elbows are sore too. Back. Wow. I guess I can get the dumbbell flies ready too. And I want, and I need, and I lust, and I more, and I want, and I need, and I lust, and I more. All right, come on. You gotta finish strong. What, y'all got any plans for Christmas? What's y'all's plans for Christmas? Tell me about that. All right, how bad we want that pump? Get that fucking pump, let's go. Come on. Make me your animal. Show me strongly. Let me be your animal. And I won't. And I know. All right, so from this angle, tilt you down, you should be able to, if I tuck my head down, should be able to see my back. Actually, a little bit more, just slightly further down. Yeah. And I really don't need to be doing these, but I like the way they feel on my delts. I like the way they feel on my traps. Really good little bodybuilding thing to toss in. I'm sitting here wondering why this felt so light, and I know why. I had forgotten to put my bad. Oops. I'm like, why does one feel so much heavier than the other? Ah, that might be why. Forgot to put the supplemental weights back in. Something's not right here. Why is the left going up so much easier? Much better. Okay, take two. Okay, I'm fucking dying here. I got another set of that and 3 more sets of curls. Oh, I want to die. Ugh, this is... Alright, we've officially reached the suck zone of this workout. Oh, everything hurts. Grip strength is dead. Got needles and pins up and down my arms, up and down my back. Triceps are sore. Chest is kind of not, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Fuck. Ugh. It's gonna be just, the next few reps are not gonna be fun. We'll get through it. We ain't quitting. Still a touch low. All right, we got 3 more sets on this to do. We're not quitting. We're gonna finish it. About damn near gonna kill me, but we're gonna finish it. Where'd you mute it? Finish. Come on. You got 3 more sets of this. You can't be quitting now. Can't be quitting now. We ain't close to finish yet. Two more, baby. 2 more. Forearms are tight. Hands are really struggling to hang on. We'll get it. Add in protein. Second. ain't finished. We ain't finished. We got 2 more of these bad boys. 1 more set of the back flies. There we got a new follow. Marahe01, welcome to the bullpen. Thank you for the follow. All right, I'm gonna try these with a slightly wider grip. See if that makes a difference on how the curls feel. Just out of curiosity. Come on. All right, 1 more set of back flies. Bit too low. There we go. I'll do a little hair of the dog. I almost feel hungover doing this. Even though I think all I had last night was 1 beer. My roommate got me a 6er Shiner Christmas, and I can't say no to that. I'm gonna go dry for 2024 though. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do a state of the server address on Christmas, around Christmas morning. So, you know, send the Merry Christmas out to everybody. Maybe I'll do it Christmas Eve. I'm not sure. Just gotta figure out what day I want to do a Truth or Drink stream. That'll be the way I get rid of whatever other liquor is in the house for me. I'd ideally like to do it where the next morning I'm not getting up to work out, which, you know, let me see here. I'm trying to, oh God. Ow, everything hurts. So that would have to be either, oh gosh. Ooh. Okay, so I could do it the night of the 30th. That's probably going to be the night. Let's probably do Sunday morning. That's what I'll do. I'm going to do the morning of New Year's Eve will be my 99 party. The night before will probably be the Truth or Drink stream. Looking at it, because so I'm going to go back to my normal 4-day-a-week schedule after the Christmas break, because I'll have lifted. My last rest day so far was Monday the 18th. I've lifted every single day since then, twice on Wednesday. I did a 2-a-day then, which is insanity, but then I lift tomorrow, I lift Monday, I lift Tuesday, I lift Wednesday. Thursday, I finally get a break. I lift Friday, Saturday, and then I go back to my normal breaks. So Sunday, Monday, New Year's Eve, that's going to be my break. I'm not going to lift on New Year's Eve. That means New Year's Day I'm not lifting either, which is kind of strange. Maybe I'll throw a break day in and lift on New Year's Day instead. I got to think about how that would affect my workouts, because today's bench. So the next workout I've got is squat. So I can't do that at site, so I got to do that. I got squat and then press. Oh, wait a minute. And then deadlift. There's no reason I couldn't do bench at home. You do deadlift on Wednesday. I could take a break then. That would allow me a press on Tuesday, a deadlift on Wednesday, break on Thursday, bench on Friday, squat on Saturday, and then I either have to do press day on Sunday or Monday, and then I'm on the normal rotation. Maybe I will take a rest day. I think the current state of my body is telling me that's probably a wise idea. Part of me doesn't really want to stream Christmas morning anyway. I feel like it's for the family. It'd be really nice to have a break on Christmas. I love hanging out with y'all, but like, come on. Yeah. I may rethink exactly how I'm going to do this. Now that I've got wheels turning on this. I'm going to hit one more set of back flies. I'm going to think about this a bit more. Right, because my normal routine for this workout program is deadlift Tuesday, deadlift Tuesday, bench press Wednesday, squat Friday, press Saturday, repeat. But I've been trying to cram an extra week's worth of work into the Christmas break because I've got time to rest and recover, or at least I should be. I've been not very good about that, and that's probably why I'm struggling so much in here. But I want to, before New Year's Day, be back on the regular cycle or the regular routine, so that way, because there are certain, right, like squat I can't do at the site gym, so I'd rather do it here. So the key is I need to be doing squat on Friday. If I'm doing bench right now, well, squat's my next workout, and today is Saturday. Yeah, so I still have one extra workout I need to throw in there somewhere before I can start taking breaks again. I gotta really think about this. Basically, what I'm trying to do is throw in 4 extra workouts into the regular routine. So far, let's see. That's the way to figure this out. All right, I'm gonna do a set, and then I'm gonna look at that. Okay. So I was on the normal routine until Monday the 18th. So yeah, Monday the 18th was a rest day. Tuesday I did deadlift, stayed on schedule. Wednesday I did a 2-day, so now I'm 1 above. Thursday, instead of resting, I did press and squat that day. Thursday, I did deadlift, so now that's 2 above. Friday, would have had to do squat. Instead, now that I'm 2 above, I did deadlift. So today is Saturday. I'd normally have to do press instead of bench. I'm still 2 above. So I need to get 2 more workouts in before Tuesday the 2nd, where I need to be back on the deadlift cycle. So that means I need to lift on 2 of the following days. Sunday the 24th, so tomorrow, which plan on doing. That'll be easy. So Sunday will give me 3. So I have to lift on either Christmas Day or New Year's Eve. I think the move's going to be to lift on New Year's Eve. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take a break on Christmas Day. This is getting my body is telling me I need a break is what it's doing today. Ow. Okay, I don't know if y'all just heard that very loud cracking and popping, but that didn't feel good. I either need to take I can take one break day between tomorrow, Monday, and New Year's Eve, but I can't take 2. That's more or less the gist of it. I will, or the 28th. I have to lift on the 28th. I'd rather not lift on the 28th, but I could. That would probably be... I'd probably do the 28th. That would probably not be a workout I stream. This is tough. This is one I got to kind of think about a little bit. Anyway, we got one more workout here, one more lift here, and then that's going to be it. I'm sorry about being slow, but just I'm kind of running through what I want to do in my head. I need to do between tomorrow and New Year's. I need to do 6 workouts, I think. Yeah. So I have 8 days to do 6 workouts. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah. All right. Let's finish off. Last set. Welcome on in. Good morning. That's the last set. Yeah, I need to grease this fucker. That's getting kind of squeaky. Yeah, I think I might be slipping into overtraining today. I'm definitely feeling a little worse than the wear. So I think I need to reevaluate, figure out what days I want to rest on. I mean, I'm definitely liking the elevated volume that I've been doing, but we'll see. Muscle Mercy, welcome on in. First time chat, Young Ken. That is Cyrillic. I don't speak Russian, apart from Privyet. And that might not be Russian, it might be Ukrainian or some other Slavic language, but I don't know what it is. God bless America. That's why it's still daytime here. Live here in the deep south. Muscle Mercy, welcome in. Good to have you. Let's see here. Thanks. Today was a weak workout. I'm overtraining a bit. I just need to not be a dumbass. I need to get better sleep. I was fucking stupid, and so I saw it. So your Texas plate, I'm in the Dallas area. I used to live in Greenville. I left in 2021. Now I live in South Carolina. Honestly, the only thing I really miss is the brisket and the Mexican food. Otherwise, North Texas kind of sucks. Dallas is not as cheap as it used to be. Cost of living is really low here. Like, and I lived in, again, Greenville was not expensive. But, I don't know, I just really didn't care for my job in my old place. I like the people I worked with. I really did. I got mistreated by the company I used to work for. I was in Texas for 6 years. I'm in Georgia now. I'm from North Carolina. Well, all right. I can actually walk to the Savannah River from my house. So I'm very close to the Georgia side of the border. So good to have you. All right. Let's, out of curiosity, let's see if we can translate. I wish Twitch had like a translate feature, because every so often I get someone who comes in here and speaks in Korean or Russian or something like that. I have no idea what he's saying. So we're gonna copy and paste this and bring up Firefox, and we're gonna type it in and see what it comes up with. Google Translate. Let's find out. Detect language. Isn't the future awesome? Translates from Russian. How are you, brother? Oh, all right. It says, bro, how are you, brother? Well, welcome. Good to have you. Oh, you're really close to Alabama, Florida lines? Okay, so you're over near Fort Benning. That's going to be that southwest corner of Georgia. That's good. That's good land over there. You ain't too far from the beach. The redneck Riviera, them white sands of Florida, Alabama. That's pretty good. Well, welcome. Thank you, Octavian, for being willing to translate. If one of y'all can send back in Cyrillic, welcome. Glad to have you here. That's where I work. It's Fort Moore now. Ah, okay. Not too far from me is what used to be Fort Gordon. Now it's Fort Eisenhower. And I suspect the name was changed for the same reason. It's the old Confederacy. I mean, Google Translate Chrome extension helps a lot. Right, Twitch doesn't have that though. So like I'm seeing this chat on OBS, so I don't know. Like someone will come in here and I love it. I love having people from other countries speak into other languages in here, but no comprendo. Anyway, okay, so the question is, all right, today's December 23rd. I want to be doing on Tuesday, January 2nd, I want to be doing my deadlift on my 4x10s. Hope you're safe. I hope the war doesn't affect your family. Oh yeah, that war keeps going on. Hope, well, I have mixed feelings on it. On one hand, I'd be lying if I said that war wasn't what was keeping me employed. I'm a nuclear weapons engineer, so yeah. Do you speak other language but English? Yo hablo un poquito de español. Mi español no es bueno. I can speak enough Spanish to get myself in trouble, as I learned in Puerto Rico a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's not going well. The trouble is where I live in the United States. I guess there is a language here in South Carolina that is technically a different language. It's called Gullah, but that's a very niche Creole language that doesn't really have a whole lot of application outside of the South Carolina Low Country. So I've thought about learning it. So Gullah, if you guys are curious, Gullah, also called Geechee, is a language kind of like Hawaiian Pidgin in a sense, or Louisiana Creole, where
it's a blend of English and then for Gullah, a blend of West African languages from the original slaves who were brought over here in the 1700s and 1800s. First by the British and then by the Americans until 1808 when we outlawed slave importation. Yeah, that's actually a fun historical fact. People think the United States was importing slaves until 1865. We were not. Slavery, the importation of slavery was banned in the United States beyond 1808. Now, that's not to say it didn't happen illegally, but that's an interesting historical fact that often gets lost in modern day history. So, in effect, under the United States, there were really only 32 years in which the importation of slaves were legal. 1776 to 1808. And even then, 1776 to 1783, we were kind of busy fighting a war, so a lot of that was not really happening. So really, if you want to be honest, it was really 25 years, 1783 to 1808. Now, obviously, chattel slavery continued until 1865, but the importation stopped in 1808. It's just an interesting thing to know. Anyway, as far as working out is concerned, but yeah, that's where Gullah Geechee comes from. They have a really interesting, there's all sorts of really interesting stuff about the state of South Carolina people don't realize. South Carolina's got a very interesting, unique history. Okay, so if I want to be, so this was my final workout of the first wave on the third week. So now I've got to get to deadlift on the second week of the second wave, which is where I want to be on January 2nd. That means I need to do all 4 workouts of the first week of the second wave, and then I need to do the squat workout and the press workout of the second week of the second wave. So yeah, I have 6 workouts I need to do in, let's see here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 9 days to complete 6 workouts is basically where that lies. So which days do I take off is the question. I was originally going to take off the 28th, but I could take off, I would like to work out New Year's Day. Even though I should be taking that break on Monday so I can deadlift, I don't really want to on account of, to me, New Year's Day should be the day where you're doing everything right. You're motivated as hell to kick off the year the right way. So I think I'll probably schedule my press workout for New Year's Day, and then that'll allow me, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So that gives me 5 workouts to do in 8 days. So the question is, I'm definitely going to do, so if press is going to be Monday the 1st, that means I've got to do squat on the 2nd. That'll probably be on the 30th. I think I'll take New Year's Eve off. I think I'm going to take New Year's Eve off, Christmas Day off, and December 28th off. If I do that, that'll mean tomorrow we hit 3x8 on squat. That should be very easy. 3x8 that'll be 65% to 70%. That's 300 pounds. That'll go up like that. It's a breeze. So do squat tomorrow, break on Christmas. I should give myself a break on Christmas. 26th will then be press. 27th will be deadlift. 28th will be a break. 29th will be bench. 30th will be squat. 31st will be a break. 1st will be press. And then we're going to be back on 2nd will be deadlift, which will be exactly where we want to have it. Awesome. Okay, so we've got a plan then. In that case, I'm going to go and sort of update things accordingly. I'm going to actually write that down real quick. Yes, I do track my food intake. I'll talk about that in just a second. I need to write this down. Rest days, 12:25, 12:28, 12:31. Should be on wave 2, week 2 by January 2nd. Perfect. Okay. Muscle Mercy, I just listened to audiobook Winning Bodybuilding by Franco Colombo. It's a good listen. I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks. I'm very old-fashioned. I'd rather just actually read, pages of a book. But okay, so yes, here in my notebook, let's take today. I track both my exercise. You have to apologize for the chicken scratch. I'm an engineer, but I track exercise. So bench press. This is a Larson. I did 4x10, wide grip press, incline press. Pull-ups, JM press, curls, back flies, and then so far today I've had a bowl of muesli with a bunch of milk and oats and yummy, delicious stuff, apples, and then some protein powder. So I will continue to everything. So really, obviously during the Christmas season, you're going to get offered, treats and such. Don't beat yourself up too much if you gain a little weight over Christmas. It's just... It's the only time of year where you're supposed to, relax, eat, drink, and be merry. If you are cutting weight through December, I mean, I respect it, but bro, life is too short for that. The book is 240 years old, does it as an interview, and updates a bunch of shit from modern bodybuilding. Interesting. So, Muscle Mercy, I don't know if you've ever heard of the book Super Squats. That was released... almost 40 years ago. It was released in the 1980s, and even then it was seen as antiquated. But those 20 rep squat sets are the hardest workouts I've ever done. They're extremely effective, though. Good morning, criminal. Welcome on in. So we are just about done here. So now that I've taken a look at this, I'm going to rework when I'm doing my workouts. I'm going to do a truth or drink stream for the Discord as a thank you. Sort of as consider it my Christmas gift to the server. So I'll post an announcement about that in Discord at some point. Just got to figure out when. Probably won't do it New Year's Eve because, but I could. Although if I do truth or drink stream New Year's Eve, I just, do it a bit earlier in the day. That might be fun. I'll see what's going on that one, but that'll be probably the last drinking day I have. My goal is to go completely dry for 2024 and not drink alcohol. That's just one I kind of want to do. I want to see if I can. And, if I decide I don't want to do it anymore, I'll stop. But it would be really nice, I think. So that's the plan there. As for... for a bit. I'm extremely sore. It's been this is my 6th consecutive day in a row working out. I've done 7 workouts in that time. On Monday the 20th, I did a 2 a day, and I think I'm starting to feel overtrained. So I'll struggle through a squat workout tomorrow, but then Christmas Day I need to rest. That'll be fun too. Christmas I'll go for a great big walk. That'll make me very happy. I love going for walks. Especially here because the weather's going to be 72 degrees today. It's the deep south and Christmas time, baby. It's a green Christmas. Ain't got to worry about no snow down here. Christmas time in Dixieland, baby. But Muscle Mercy, what's that called? Winning Bodybuilding by Franco Colombo. I am going to write that down. That may be worth a look-see. I love it when I get good advice like that. I'm going to go Winning Bodybuilding by Franco Colombo. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for suggesting that. So, I do track everything. So it sounds like we've divined a path forward to finish up. Really get those 4 excess workouts in, which is great. Excuse me. So it sounds like we're gonna be rocking and rolling. Anywho, think that's going to be it for today, unless y'all have any questions. I will give y'all, I'll give you 1 minute. If you have anything else you want to ask, I'll extend the stream and continue to talk. Otherwise, we'll look to raid someone, okay? So you can ask me about the financial independence question. You can ask me about diet. You can ask me about fitness. You can ask me about anything else. If not, we'll probably raid, and we'll go from there. I highly recommend keeping a journal, by the way, which is what I do here, if you couldn't tell. Very much recommend it. Allows you to keep track of your thoughts a lot better. Oh, I gotta piss. So we got Benjamin Highlight, we got Celsi, Fernet, Krulix. Oh, we got Big Game Mikey. We're gonna raid Big Game Mikey. I like Big Game Mikey. He's a longtime friend, so I say we should give him a great big raid. He has earned that, so that should be a lot of fun. It's about raiding your friends sometimes. You know how it is. Okay, that'll be it for me, y'all. Seems like nobody else has got comments, so we're gonna go ahead and raid. This will be fun. That'll be it for me today, y'all. Much love, as always. I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we always do. And until then, y'all, JJ Gonzalez, thank you very much for the bits. Until then, y'all, make good decisions. Those good decisions form your habits. Those habits form your values. Those values form an ethos. You be the guide star through the rough waters of life. You've made it to an end of a BullMuscle stream. Come in for the hug. And raid ski.
Dice rolling. In this exercise, you will write a dice rolling program from scratch.
There we go. Yeah, I give Big Game Mikey a raid. He deserved it. All right, YouTube. See you tomorrow.